Hello there, and welcome to another exciting FireRiffs Improv Riff. Today, I will be riffing the infamous Safety Woman Guardiana safety shorts. The bizarre safety superhero with two names. This is going to be a fun riff. You may have seen these shorts before, as I said, they are infamous. They have been riffed by both Riff Tracks and ICW XP, Incognito Cinema Warriors XP. So they've been done. So like I said, you've probably seen them. They're very, very riffable. So should be a good time. Now, if you like what you see, make sure to subscribe, ring the bell, hit the like button. Because if you want to get notified about new notifications, you gotta ring the bell when you subscribe, and then you gotta receive all notifications, because maybe you don't want to receive all notifications for some weird reason. I don't know what reason that would be, but and then of course you then need to go into your YouTube settings or notifications and say receive notifications from subscribed channels, because YouTube wants to make it as hard as possible for you to actually find out when someone's on, put up a video or streamed or anything. So yeah, do all those things if you like what you see. And if you do really enjoy this riff and you want something a little more scripted that I've done, a little more fine-tuned, you can go to my website, FireRiffs.com. I will put a link in the description in case you can't remember that incredibly complicated link. That incredibly complicated URL, but of course you can remember it. So, anyways, why don't we get riffing? Let's see how I do. If I crash and burn, or if I can come up with some clever quips. I watched this a couple of times. I watched these. Oh yeah, and it's a double feature, by the way. So you're gonna get about a half hour of riffing. Two shorts. It's Safety Harm Hides at Home, followed by Safety in Danger Out of Doors, which were made 4 years apart, but you wouldn't know by watching it, and you'll see why when we get to the second short. Why you question how they could have come out 4 years apart. Anyways, on with the riffing. Yes, harm hides in your home. It lurks in every corner and every crevice of your home, just waiting to pounce and kill you. So you probably should just stay out of your home altogether. Just an ordinary day, eating my cereal and drinking my juice.
Gifted, attractive.
Attractive being her most important quality, of course.
Still finds time to serve the children of her community as a volunteer crossing guard.
Car, stop for my bizarrely oval-shaped stop sign. Thank you.
More special than you can imagine.
Oh, she's very special, because she's attractive. Turning into a vampire movie?
Karen was returning from a visit to her favorite Aunt Margaret in the small township of Springfield.
She's got a favorite aunt in Springfield, and she named it Margaret? How can she tell it apart from all the other thousands of ants probably scurrying around on the ground in Springfield? Why can't her favorite aunt be in her hometown? I mean, they're all pretty much the same. 6 legs, lift things 10 times their weight. I don't know. I don't know how you pick a favorite, really. I guess you gotta really be dedicated to insects, Sauce is running out of batteries. Oh, they've turned my life into a film negative. What do they want?
We are the Stellans. We wish you only good.
Boy, sounds like Elvis Seville's hopped up on Valium.
To the young people of your world.
Screw the old people, they're going to die soon anyway.
Of new buildings. Give them the 3.
Yeah, we get it, they're from space.
Aware. Alert. Alive.
Aloof.
Keep them safe. Be their guardian.
The entire planet is your responsibility, Karen Kingsley.
Ring of the three torches.
Free with your Happy Meal.
Of the three keys. Receive its
Why have 3 torches to symbolize 3 keys? Shouldn't you use 3 keys to symbolize 3 keys? Yeah.
The safety shield.
It's useless. It's made of plastic.
And safe, stopping objects in their tracks. The teletaker, which transports.
I guess in the presence of the aliens, you move as slowly as they speak.
Point
I
in space
don't know why this means
to
moving.
Another instantly. The reversal ray, which makes time and space move backward.
This is kind of a dangerous power to just pick some random person to give it to.
And
I mean, you could kind of use this to overthrow the Earth, really, right? I mean, that's control of time and space is a pretty hefty power for someone who's tasked just with keeping people safe. You know, just like teaching them safety rules.
And that is how Karen Kingsley became
And don't lose the instruction manual like that Ralph Hinckley guy. They can show the name, but they can't show the logo of Adidas because they might get sued. Impatient drivers. Hey, I don't care about these kids walking home from school. I gotta get someplace.
On the school basketball team. They went on the bus to play Marshfield School. They're probably home by now.
It was a quick game, you know. 5 minutes after school, he heads out and the game's over 2 minutes later.
School to help Mrs. Lopez set up the fire prevention display in the auditorium.
Hey, that sounds interesting. I'm off duty now. You care to walk home with me? You can tell me all about the fire prevention display, okay?
Sure, Mrs.
I'm inordinately interested in safety. But I'm not safety woman, really. Woman, pronounce your M, Scott.
Fire prevention is an important subject. You know more than 500 boys and girls about your age lost their lives in house fires last year?
Yeah, that's why
You seem really obsessed with this information. Are you by any chance a safety superhero given powers by aliens?
3 things to get started. 1, something to burn. That's the fuel. 2, oxygen, which comes from the air. And 3, heat.
Heat! That's where I went wrong making my fire. I tried to use an ice cube. I'll remember that for next time. Thank you.
There's nothing we can do about the oxygen because air is everywhere. But getting
Not in a
rid of
vacuum.
fuel would be a good start. Is that why Chuck was cleaning out the garage Saturday?
Yeah, and he made a poster about it for our display.
Is the poster flammable?
Garage,
Did he
you're
fireproof
welcome
it?
You're home free when you're fuel free.
Yes, a
But
clean house is a good way.
They didn't throw anything away in the picture. They just moved it around.
No fuel.
Fuel's still there.
No fire. Very
No
good.
oxygen, no fire. You should just suck the oxygen out of the house. Oh, wait a minute.
Smoking cigarettes carelessly cause more house fires than anything else does.
And that's the
Yes,
biggest problem
bonfires
cigarettes
are
cause.
caused by carelessness at home.
See, the house
electrical
met its
fires are dangerous
match.
too.
See what they did there? They think they're funny, but they're not.
Overloaded circuits and frayed wires cause fires. Well, here's your house.
Bye, Miss Kingsley. See you tomorrow.
Wait, how do you know where I live, Miss Kingsley? Are you stalking me? Or are you safety woman and you know where everyone lives? No, that's impossible. Of course you're not safety woman. You don't look exactly like her without a goofy outfit.
Mom, I'm home. Oh yeah, Mom's over at Aunt Miriam's house. Whew.
Another person with an ant. Why do people go visiting? How does an ant have a house? They're insects. You mean that, like, this little is Aunt Miriam's ant farm? Is that what you mean? I'm confused. Oh, you mean aunt? You don't know how to speak. Okay, that explains.
One super burger coming up.
Oh, see. No, safety lesson here is you know, wash your hands after handling the raw meat, or you're gonna get salmonella or E. coli. Oh, maybe he's gonna undercook the burger. No. You put a chunk of butter on his burger? What? Well, that's just weird, kid. What kind of burger are you making?
Now have a super burger supreme.
Yes, scream fire to all the nobody in the house. And so she's omniscient. I didn't know the aliens made her omniscient too. Man. You know who really needed safety, woman? The Challenger shuttle. What, too soon?
Ooh, that was a close one, Guardiana. You were lucky this time, Kevin. No, fire safety is
You know, I might not come next time. Everyone gets one.
And you made that flame way too high. And you left the paper on the stove.
And the butter you inexplicably put on the hamburger probably didn't help.
You know, something as simple as a can of baking soda spread on that fire would have given you precious moments to think.
You're right.
I mean, in theory, it would have put it out,
Do
but...
you know the Danger Dodger salute, Kevin?
Aware, alert, alarm.
Oh, so you know the salute, but you don't know how to implement it. Well, see, that's how good it is.
Being aware means knowing the dangers that surround us. And being alert involves planning ahead to avoid those dangers. Knowing what
Remember, spend every waking moment planning ahead to avoid dangers.
Getting an early warning can save lives. Many people use smoke detectors in their homes to warn them of a fire.
And some
before
people
it
use
has
smoke
to
detecting
spread,
dogs.
and that's an excellent idea.
Kind of hard when they fall asleep, though. That's why you gotta have two, one for day and one for night. See, they
Knowing what
work
to
in
do
shifts.
after the alarm has sounded is even more important. Phone immediately and have the fire emergency number taped right to your telephone.
What if the telephone's the thing on
Always keep a
fire?
flashlight near at hand in case of a power failure.
Wait, so he's gonna call the ambulance for the fire?
Out of the house, the fire's blocking the door.
Well, good for you, Kevin. You know, that should be part of every family's fire survival plan, along with regular home fire drills to make sure that
At
plan
least
is
4 a
good one.
week.
Now, Kevin, this fire escape plan is something you can share with the other members.
And so
of
if
your
you're in the
Danger
bathroom, the
Dodger.
bedroom, or the garage, you're screwed.
Now, I see your diagram shows all the main and secondary exits. And besides fire prevention, you can practice safety in other ways. Right now, Tommy is taking the door off his old refrigerator.
Because his parents were too irresponsible to do it.
A lot of work, but it sure is worth it. Don't want any little kid getting stuck inside and suffocating.
I mean, heck, I almost got stuck inside and suffocated.
Job I've done. Better put Dad's tools away.
La. I love safety. You didn't notice that box when you went in for the tools the first time?
Dad's gun!
Cool, I'm gonna go kill someone! Maybe I'll do a drive-by.
Emergency. I must go, Kevin.
Don't start any fires while I'm gone.
I salute you. Aware. Alert.
BANG! Too late.
Alive.
Shouldn't have wasted precious seconds talking about that. Oh no, Dad's gun! Oh, there it is.
Tommy, the one thing
Everyone has this
should know
voice, by
about
the way.
guns is this. Every gun is a loaded gun. Now, 600 people of your age died last year from bullets in guns that they thought were empty. For that reason, guns are never to be played with, not ever. All guns should be
Even
safe
squirt
and
guns,
loaded.
don't take a chance.
Sorry, Guardiana.
I know, Tommy. But if we're not alert to dangerous things like a gun, how are we going to avoid the more innocent-looking things around our homes that can harm us?
Well, he giving a lecture to his father, too, about leaving it
Toys
there.
certainly don't look as deadly as a gun, but left scattered around on a flight of stairs, they can be just as dangerous. Falls are the most common cause of home injuries. Be sure that hallways and stairwells are well lighted.
Or lit.
Tommy, hundreds of boys
I guess that's why she's not grammar woman.
Falls around the house, falls that could be avoided. Picking up your own playthings and helping a younger brother or sister to pick up theirs can save a life. That life could be your own, or that of
Or at the
someone
very
else.
least, a grandmother's hip. Now tell your father to put it someplace better next time.
Homes fall-proof by cleaning up slippery spills immediately.
That has to do with guns, yes. That's
How does a real hazard
great segue there, safety woman.
To prevent falls, be sure to use non-skid material for sure footing and step out onto a dry area. Falls while reaching are especially dangerous. Just
It's
last
dangerous
week,
to be short.
Terry tried to hang a plant from her patio roof. To reach the hook, she had to use a step ladder.
How many kids go around hanging plants in their house? I mean, usually kids that age are not really all that concerned with hanging plants. And she died. So, the reversal rate, if the child falls and dies before she gets there, can she reverse time and bring them back to life? I mean, how does this work? How far do her powers extend?
See those?
Really curious.
They're killers too. Well, they weren't meant to be. The labels even warn you of the harm they can do.
Well, okay, except the raid, that's meant to kill insects. But otherwise,
Stored on high shelves, well out of the reach of small children.
feeling the people who came up with the idea of safety woman slash Guardiana may have gotten into a few prescription drugs themselves.
Can alert us to possible harm. And if a poison or harmful substance is swallowed,
Yep, I'll call the
call your
police,
doctor immediately.
not the doctor. They point to the number of the police to call the doctor. Well played.
Exactly right. Labels
Ambulances
are
for
important,
fire, police
but appliances
for
don't
doctor.
have labels to warn us of electrical
Hey, we had
faults.
that blender. Cool.
Always get permission from your
Oh, really?
parents
We did.
before using any electrical tool or appliance. And as a safety
Before you
precaution,
drill into a
always stand
random
dry
piece of
place
wood.
touching anything electrical. Old, worn wiring can cause severe electrical
Why is
shock
the
or
wall
fire.
carpeted?
It
That's,
should be repaired or replaced.
I guess it's the 70s thing.
You can protect small children by covering electrical outlets with safety caps.
Just make sure they're not made of
I
metal.
won't forget what you've taught me, safety woman.
This kid is dead serious. I won't forget what you've taught me.
Hey, Miss Kingsley. Do you know the Danger Dodgers salute?
You're not safety woman, right? Hey, that's not a good way to keep your secret identity, wearing that ring around in public like that. And that was Safety Harm Hides at Home. And now we will move on to Safety in Danger Out of Doors. As Safety Woman continues her never-ending battle against harm and danger, her arch nemesis. Now remember, this came out 4 years later. Watch closely, and you'll see why this is questionable. About how attractive woman, I mean safety woman. Now see, that girl in the middle was in the last video, and she hasn't aged a day in 4 years.
Hey kids, I bet you're glad it's Friday. You looking forward to the weekend?
And
Dad
TGIF.
and I are gonna go hiking up to the
Oh wait,
lake.
is that the same girl?
Yeah, my big brother's letting me take his boat out. I get to stay home this weekend, but I'll find something fun to do.
Good for you.
This is a very similar looking girl. I gotta put them side by
Trying to
side.
find it safely.
Don't worry about us, Miss Kingsley. We'll be all right. Our school's starting a Danger Dodger Club.
Wait, so this is a different school that's using the same crosswalk? I mean,
This
you'd
is
think
Miss Karen
different
Kingsley.
school they'd be.
Youthful,
Don't try to figure it out. They already had a Danger Dodger Club.
a successful freelance architect.
Forget it. Don't
who
try to
still
figure it
finds
out.
time
Don't try to
serve
figure
the
it out.
children of her community as a volunteer crossing guard. A very special kind of woman. Perhaps more special than you can imagine.
She does special things for me. Ah.
You be careful now, okay? Well, bye-bye.
Bye.
We'll see you Monday.
Okay.
Try not to get yourselves killed by Monday. Irresponsible brats. I hate my life. I hate my job. Damn aliens. Ruined my life.
It was less than a year ago. Karen was returning from a visit
Wait,
to
less
her
than a year ago? It was less than a year ago, 4 years ago. I think you mean it was less than 5 years ago.
Which gave her extraordinary powers.
Powers that she could use to conquer the Earth. But instead she uses to teach little brats safety. Apparently only children. She doesn't care about the adults. And only the children in her town. But she's a very limited hero. You know what's not safe? Shining those bright saucer lights in her eyes while she's driving a car on a windy road. That's not safe. And these are the aliens that make her safety woman. I question their credentials.
We are the Stellans. We wish you only good.
We aren't the same people who brought you Puma Man. Let us be clear, we have nothing to do with those ridiculous aliens.
Your world is soon to be given the task of new building.
What does that mean, the task of new building?
Keys. Aware. Alert. Alive.
A loser.
Them safe. Be their guardian.
Well, at least within the confines of your hometown.
Ancient ring of the three torches. Symbol of the three keys. Receive its knowledge.
The ring is very wise. Listen carefully to it. Let it teach you.
The safety shield, which freezes time and space.
Don't use it to get ahead on your job. That's cheating. No fair having an unfair advantage.
Transport objects from one point.
In all seriousness, I mean, you have that, you can just freeze time, abuse your power, get tons of work done, and then get it done, and you'd be like so rich. You should, but no, she uses it for safety. Receive the absurd costume, made of genuine mylar.
Guardiana, safety woman.
Use both names or one or the other, we really don't care.
Alive.
And that
Well,
is how
that
Karen
was the
Kingsley
strangest
became
alien
safety
encounter
woman.
I've ever had. At least these ones didn't probe me. I'm sorry, I don't have another voice for people with high voices, so I'm stuck. Practice that. I'm gonna wave that, I don't know, away. Smoke? I don't know. I don't know what he's waving away with that hat.
There it is. What are these? Oh, they're for kids.
We're adults. We don't need those.
Are you ready?
Adults inherently can't think.
Are you ready? Yep. All right, here we go.
Nice pants, kid. Now for an exciting and dangerous day of fishing. Sorry, there's not much happening here yet. Old Man River. Oh. Yeah, sure. Let him do all the rowing. You're just gonna sit back and relax. Sure, that wouldn't be interpreted any bad way at all. Whoa! A ghost just took my hat! And now I fell out of the boat for no explicable reason whatsoever. Now we'll both drown! We'll drown together! That's what best friends do!
Help! The boat's drifting away!
Thanks for telling me. I hadn't noticed. Dang, these kids. I can't get any freelance architecting done since they became safety woman. I turned in my ring, and Mylar costume, and plastic shield, and ridiculous sunglasses, and my UV gloves, which I should have mentioned during the fire scene of the last short, but failed to. Because the UV glove was alien technology.
Guardiana! Safety woman, we glad to see you.
Hey, when you reverse time, couldn't you have made it so our clothes were dry? Because, you know, if we never actually fell in the water, we should be dry.
Alert.
And we also shouldn't remember falling in the water because you reverse time.
And to stay alive, let's review the rules for water safety. Learn to swim from a qualified instructor.
Learn to breathe underwater, kid! No, stop trying to drown me!
Stay in shallow water until you know how to swim. Avoid running and horseplay around pools. Learn
Yeah,
and
horses
practice
and pools do
life-saving
not
and
mix.
rescue breathing. Never go swimming or boating when you're tired. Don't swim when overheated or right after eating.
Man, ICWXP had a great line for this scene. I wish I'd thought of it for them and used it.
Because obstacles may lie
Deer
hidden
water?
below the
Oh, deep,
surface.
deep water. Oh, deep
Never
water.
swim or boat in an
Better than
area
deer
where
water.
there's no one around to help you. And never go boating without a life jacket on.
Boy, we really goofed. Yeah, we were dumb.
No,
Yes,
boys,
you
it
were,
was a
children.
mistake. One I don't think you'll ever make again.
Yeah.
We'll find other
We get out
stupid
of
mistakes
doors,
to
we
make.
Feel free, but we're never free of the dangers around us. We've
Man,
always got
danger.
to stay
Indoor,
alert.
outdoors. Where are you
I
safe?
took your
You're
last week,
you're
for
safe
example.
nowhere. The world
He
is
came
trying to
prepared.
kill you.
He had on good hiking shoes. He carried a snake bite kit and a canteen of water. He had a jacket in his pack in case he got cold, an emergency snack, and even a map of the area. But he made a mistake.
Emergency snacks was a bag
He
of
broke the
lifesavers,
first
but you
rule
know,
of safe
it's
hiking.
better than nothing.
Never hike alone. Whenever you hike, tell a responsible person where you're going. He decided to do a little climbing.
Gee, I can't see how this will go wrong.
Like so many other hikers who are injured, he went beyond his limits. He called
Boy,
for help.
that is one
Since he
shoddy
was alone,
cliffside.
no one could hear him.
Oh, in seconds, he goes from me like 3 feet off the ground to like 100 feet up. Another idiot. Remember, everybody gets one.
Wow. Lucky for Rodney that you saved him.
Yes, but even safety women can't be everywhere.
In
That's
fact,
why
when I'm saving
everyone
one
is
person,
practicing
someone else dies because I can't save them. Think about that next time.
Hey, Jeff, can I ride your mini bike around the block once?
No way, Terry. Kids our age, they're not allowed to ride around on the block. It's illegal for kids our age to be riding around on the streets.
Then where are you gonna ride it, huh?
Well, after I get it adjusted, my dad and I are gonna go up to Uncle Jack's ranch. And up there
Safety.
property, so it's okay for
With
us to ride.
with a wrench, don't swing it around. You might throw it by accident.
Wrong again. He wouldn't even let you get on it without the proper equipment.
What equipment?
Over there.
And you people in your safe. Oh, gasoline's proper equipment. That's safety.
Gloves, leather jacket, helmet.
Leather jacket is what does leather jacket protect you from?
Even the best riders take spills, Terry. That's why they all come prepared. No one should ride a mini bike who isn't wearing the proper helmet and clothing.
Jeff, come on.
No.
Come on, let me die. I want to die.
Keep your old mini bike. Don't ask to borrow my skateboard, Jeff.
Well, I don't want your skateboard. I got a mini bike.
Terry, look out! Look out!
I must leave. Aware.
How slow is that? How slow is that truck and that kid moving? Is she? I guess that truck is really slow.
My skateboard. Guardiana, you saved me.
Yes, Terry, but that was too close. And our town does have a paper
Does anyone
that
question
does
where this woman
And if
comes
I'm not
from, where she
mistaken,
got
it's
her
only 4
powers?
blocks from where
They
we're
take it
standing
all.
right now.
They really take it all in
Here,
stride.
you won't be in danger from cars, and you won't endanger pedestrians. Helmets and pads are required, so everyone can have fun without the risk of serious injury.
I also advise you wear a shirt. No one wants to see people
Boy,
riding
Jerry,
around without
we
shirts
almost
on.
blew it, but good that time. By this much. If Guardiana
Now,
had...
Jeff, I think Terry just forgot that sometimes the only way to avoid danger is to stay away from the places where danger is at.
But we've already established it's at home, it's outside,
But jagged
it's
edges,
everywhere.
broken
Where can
glass,
you go?
Other hidden dangers
Where?
spell trouble. What
No.
other places should we stay
I must.
away from, Jeff?
The railroad tracks.
Good, Jeff. What else?
Yep, an Amtrak train might roll off an embankment and run you over.
Right. Can you think of some?
Power lines
Terry?
everywhere.
Places where they're building new houses and things.
Ghost board.
What else?
Or dirty old vacant lots like on Peach Street.
That's right.
Yeah, stay on
Being
Nectarine
alert
Street.
means
It's
staying
much
away
safer.
from those places. Every town has parks and playgrounds and places where you can have fun safely. You see, Terry.
By
here
the
you
way,
can
wear
have
a helmet
fun
on
and
the
not
swing
have to
set.
Worry about traffic.
You may have to worry about drive-bys in some cities, but not traffic.
Like being alert.
Now, we all forget, Terry.
Even I
It takes
forget.
practice to keep aware and alert.
That's how I lost my
And
pinky
there
toe.
are lots of new dangers that we have to look out for, too. That's why schools have safety clubs like the Danger Dodgers.
Then maybe I should join one while I'm still in one piece.
You know what's also dangerous?
Terry,
Walking
you
around
need
in
to
that
be quiet.
outfit.
Danger
I'm
Dodger?
pointing at the screen like
salute you.
you're gonna see my finger pointing at the costume.
We won't forget, safety woman.
Aware, alert, alive.
Hey, Miss Kingsley! You'll never guess what happened last Saturday.
Oh, really? Well, I'd like to hear all about it.
See, Miss Kingsley must keep her identity a secret, because if her arch nemesis Harm and Danger found out who she really was, it would put her loved ones and those children in greater danger, because it would go after them to get to her. See, so she's smart to keep her secret identity like that. Anyways, those were the Guardiana safety shorts. I hope you enjoyed this little foyer into riffing. And no, we don't want to start over. Okay. I hope you enjoyed that little foyer into some very interesting, very fascinating shorts. Those were yeah, those are quite something. And there's only 2 of them, and yeah, they're something. They're really something. Anyways, like I said, don't forget, if you liked it, hit the like button, subscribe, hit for notifications. Make sure you do all 5,000 steps to make sure you get notifications. You know, all 5,000 steps YouTube's implemented. Unless, of course, you're watching this on Twitch, and then you can just hit follow, and you'll get to find out when I'm on. Either way, I hope you enjoyed. And I'll see you for another riff, and hopefully I will get around to riffing Laser Mission sometime in the not too distant future. So, anyways, have a good one. I will see you around. Well, no, I won't see you around because I don't know you personally. You know what I mean. Bye.